Cap done.
Okay. Priyanka, Subhi?
Yeah, I think, yeah, for now, I'm done.
You need some time?
No. That's good for me.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
What about the rest?
Saili?
Yeah, I'm also done.
Uh,
Yeah.
We can wait, we can wait, no problem.
No, I have written something, but then I feel that we can build more on it. As
Okay.
we gather more idea, we can build more on it.
Sure.
Because I have more questions than answers.
Sure. Feel free to ask. Okay. JB, should we start with you?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem. But as
Okay.
everybody finish, because then they'll get disturbed otherwise. If I
I
start
think they're
talking.
done. Saili, you're done, no?
Yes.
Yeah, Saili, then Sangeeta, are you done?
yeah, I'm done. I'm actually thinking right now also. If I get any, I'll mention.
Okay.
We can wait for a bit if you want. Yeah. All right. So guest list, that is your main thing. So
Yes.
top of my mind, I got an idea. Basically, create an app, which will allow when they download it, it'll allow them to import their contacts into it. First of all,
Yeah.
so they get all their contacts into it, and then they can, in that you can create categories: close family, distant family, close friends, acquaintances, etc. So they can drag and drop, their contact list in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So that way they can categorize them and they'll know who's getting what, basically. So
Yes.
that becomes very easy and graphic to look at. And
Yeah.
design wise of the card, basically, it's like you said, that people, so perhaps you can have templates of designs in your app, which they
Yeah.
can just take.
Yeah.
And you can keep changing them. They could be dynamic. You could keep changing them, and you could, have new ones as times change and etc. Every month you could change them. Every week you could change them. Also, you could give a designing tool for creative people where they
Yeah.
can, like Wix website has, that something easy for them to just design some helpful designing tool. You can give them, they can design their own. You can give guides for colors, etc. That what color would be better, what is your mood. So color and the effect of colors you could add in that. What are the effects of colors, etc. Then that's it. And then you can also give them the option that they have an online card. You could have paper cards, not cards. Each person will decide on their own, environment friendly or not. But if they have this online card, which would be there in the app or in the link or in the website. So when you send the link, they could see the card there. They could download the card. And the interesting thing you could add is that when they download the card, as a thank you, you send them an Amazon gift, mithai or something that it is on the way kind of thing you could do,
Yeah. Nice.
This is what I
Interesting. Yeah. I was thinking the same thing on that. I'm just going ahead. So also they have a problems with the getting their addresses also. See, they do have the phone numbers or thing also, but is there a way also accordingly we can also think of like the phone numbers, we can send a message so people can send them the addresses. Otherwise, what you have to do is like you have to call up each and everybody. This is the thing. Can you share with us? So whatever we need to send you the invite or so, because they need, especially for the print invites or so, you cannot send that unless you have the address.
So the link could have that, the app could have this probably. That,
Where you send them
they upload their address.
Yeah.
Not only the address, and if there's a 40 lakh ceremony, supposing they're booking hotels and all for people, they should also have that they can upload
Number
the
of
Aadhaar
party.
card. Aadhaar card for
They can
check-in.
put the number of party if there are like more than one person in family. If you have to book more than for hotel room for the more than one person, you have to ask them number of party.
Yeah, the number of people in the party. Yeah.
Yes. That is it.
But we are only talking about invites, right? We are not talking about the next set of steps, which is there in the map.
Yes. Right now we're just talking.
Talk about invites. किसको बुलाना है?
Yeah, the guest list.
किसको बोलना
App
है,
invite,
किसको बुलाना है?
basically. Yeah.
But coming to that question of address to upload address, I think that would have a lot of data privacy issues. So I'm not sure if we can ask them, because address anyway, the relatives ka address, we would anyway call them up, because I feel generally when people want to get married, they directly give a call to the relative to tell ke haan ghar pe shaadi hai. So if there is a change in the address, they anyway note the address. So rather than giving the onus on the person to upload,
Shweta,
we can
sorry to
upload.
interrupt. In brainstorming, no judging the idea. You just give your idea.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
yeah,
I wasn't
no judging.
judging. I wasn't judging, but I was just
No,
giving
no,
a
no.
point.
That this is a good idea or that is a bad idea. बिल्कुल
No,
नहीं
no,
है कि
no.
ये
Forget that.
Okay.
You
nice.
think how we can
आज
get
सिर्फ
that?
idea देना है, बस idea देना है.
Okay, I
Yeah.
wasn't judging. I'm really sorry if you
No, no,
felt.
you're not judging.
No, no, no,
I'm
no.
not
You're
saying
not
you're
judging. It's just a
What I
principle
mean
of
is
that.
that उसको
You're
सोचना
giving
भी
the
नहीं है अच्छा है कि
ideation.
नहीं, क्या खराबी हो
Get that.
सकती है, वो भी नहीं सोचना. अच्छा आइडिया दो, बस देते जाओ आइडिया, अच्छा
Okay.
बुरा सब चलेगा.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
got one more thing to add in that. Like
Yeah.
people are, as you said, Gaurav, people are using Excel sheet to make a guest list. So we
Yeah.
can have an option to upload the guest list, and then
Yeah.
we can have that on the website. So when they are sending the e-invite, they can directly choose from the guest list or from the category as Priyanka mentioned. So if you want to send haldi invite to your family only, so you can just select the category family, and all the guests in your family will be sent invite for the haldi. So we
Yeah,
can do that.
probably having different methods. So maybe it can be like a combined thing. Like, lots of apps have different ways of
Mhm.
uploading the data. So you could either type it in. So a lot of times when you're on the move and you're thinking that, oh, we forgot this person, but we want to add it manually on the phone, then that
Yeah.
option should also be there. There should also be an option where, like JP mentioned, like importing the contacts. So at least your basic thing is done. And like Sangeeta is mentioning that, okay, Excel sheet wala option, and then user can select what is the most convenient way for them, maybe. So it could, I don't know if it's a lot of options for them, but just an idea.
Yeah.
What I thought the first thing came to my mind was pulling it from the phone contacts. And that's why, I mean, when it came in, I typed it out over here in the chat. Then I thought even social media, like especially WhatsApp, like WhatsApp already we make groups, and we make groups according to our category. So like we'll have a group of family, we'll have a group from family from our mom's side, from our dad's side, different
Yeah.
kind of family groups we may have, different kind of friends group may have, like right from school friends to college friends, or or our colleagues. So there is a kind of categorization which happens at that level. WhatsApp itself is a kind of categorization which there. So if that data somewhere comes into, so you do not pull the contacts, but you map it to the groups somewhere.
Yep.
And whatever you invite could be directly go to that group. So it goes on a group invite. Now here the thing is that you may not want to send it to everyone in the group. Maybe. In that case, you have an option to filter out. You have to pull that group, filter out to whom you do not want to send, and then you send it on that. Or you at least get some kind of a category
Yeah.
which you can then eliminate.
So what you're trying
And
to say is we make the groups initially only, and we put each person in that particular group itself, and we don't have to decide later on or so. And we know that we are calling this particular group in these particular function, and we don't have to sort them out later on, and it's easier.
Yeah. I was thinking like you already have the groups, use that WhatsApp group feature itself to pull out people.
Yes.
Maybe to some groups you may want to send it directly. So because
Yeah.
anyways in relatives group, if you send to one, everybody will come to know. It's like socially it is like that. You really do not want to filter out, but you have that option of filtering out certain people also.
Yes.
And what I was thinking is, so that we save some data on our app, so that load doesn't come on our app, which we are doing.
No, it makes sense. Yeah, WhatsApp.
And
we already have the WhatsApp groups also, like for a family, for colleagues and all. We can pull the data from much easier. Yeah.
And I was thinking of e-option only. I was not thinking of printed or this thing. But for that, you may have to do something else. Like I was completely thinking of e-option when I thought of this
Also,
idea.
Gaurav, it's not just the one person who's making the guest list. So we can have a collaboration thing on the application. So the
Yeah.
other person can also collaborate and add his own guest.
Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes.
Brilliant. Yeah.
It is shareable. That's what, no?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Priyanka, what's from you?
I had some more options, but that's not, I mean, I had some ideas, but that's not just for the guest list. It's for probably what can happen after. So if you're discussing that, then I can probably
Sure,
mention
sure,
those.
sure. Right. These are some of the
Uh,
good ideas, I guess. Yes. Shweta, anything that you like to? Shweta, I'm asking you because you are the one who's gonna get married very soon. And you in that mind, what are you gonna do? What do you think about these ideas?
Yeah, uh, yeah, I feel that if such an app were there, it would have helped, categorize the contact list. I can give you what we did. I mean, it was again not too technology driven, segregation that we did. What we did was we had, like you said, Excel sheet, and
Yeah.
in Excel we just had a rough list of who we really want to uh, invite them to the wedding. But I have
Yeah.
a question. Now, when you say that, when you say that the users mention that only for a certain function they would like to have a certain group of people, do they want that on the print, on the invite, when they give a printed invite and they go personally invite? Do they want a segregation of invites? Is that the trend that you felt that was, given by the users?
See, I'll tell you how it happens. The communication starts with the caller. Okay, I'm getting fever, and then or they tell them on the phone, save this date, save the date. That is what. And the WhatsApp message. This is the one communication that happens. And then the e-invite or the print invite is followed. E-invite is generally sent to everybody. Okay. But something like close relatives who are elderly people, they're not so much onto those e-invites or so.
Mhm.
Happens is, so the people go and give the only the print invite to those close people, the first cousins, and give it to them. Gesture. That is the trend that is going on. Otherwise, e-invite is going to everybody. E-invite works out even the office colleagues also. What happens is generally what the earlier trend was, the people used to take one invite and take sweets and they used to distribute and they used to put the print invite over there anywhere. Okay. Now what has happened with the why they everybody is preferring e-invites is now you can personally send the e-invite to the colleagues also. So
Okay.
so e-invite is going to each and everybody majorly.
So when we are talking about e-invite or the personal invite, we are talking about only one template of the invite,
Yeah.
which probably would not have extra information. Or let's say there are 3 events in the wedding. So we are talking only about those 3 events in the wedding that will be translated into an e-invite as well as to the physical invite.
Yeah, physical
Or
invite. Yeah. First, the
okay.
e-invite will be sent to all, and there will be some close people, okay, whom your parents might want this. The print invite should go to these particular people, or you want as a gesture this should go to these particular people. Then only they send like hardly you can say like 1/5 of the total invites are sent to the as a print. Rest is all e-invites.
Okay. So in that case, and just to build upon the existing functionality, what generally many of the users have employed, I would say if there is not necessarily an app, but also at least another tool maybe, or that could also be an app. So an app or a place which they're already aware of has gives them a little bit of guidance as to not segregation, but then at least to give them an idea who they want to really invite to a particular event and how many invites are they actually going to are they targeting. even an e-invite, do they want to have a save the date kind of an invite separately, and then we have a separate, the same, the physical invite in an e-invite,
Yeah.
method?
Yeah.
So if there was a guidance, to the user, so they will be able to make decisions better, wherein how many invites am I planning? Should it be just one save the date, which I can send across to all the friends and
Yeah.
family? Or should I have a separate invite? And if there was a guidance as to listing the general functions, let's say if there are if the tool is going to help me build an invite, a basic template of it, then if
Yeah.
there are 3, then are these 3 events something that is going to be common? Or
Yeah.
I have some more informal events where I need a few, of my closest ones, then
So there can be a
that
drop down, or you can select, Shweta, to make it
Mhm.
sorted. What we can do is e-invite is going to everybody, so it's going to everybody to have. And if there's anything special that we want to give the print invite to, you can choose accordingly. These
Mhm.
people are needs to be sent the print invite, and we would need the address for these people.
Right.
Otherwise, we don't need.
Right.
We just need the email ID or message, or we can send it on the WhatsApp. So it gets it easier, right?
Right. So WhatsApp or an email,
Yeah.
and if it has a direct, connect with the calendars, where they will get, pop-ups that will help them remember that, okay, I'm supposed to attend such an event,
Yep.
something like that. And also, if there is a functionality that will help them give some idea about.
I'll come on to these questions right now. It